Good day, everyone. Today, let's talk a little about gold. I want to discuss how gold has journeyed through history up to the present day. In the Middle Ages, chemists and alchemists imagined something extremely difficult, creating gold from lead. History describes them as old, curious, and strange people, but they didn't know the real truth. What they imagined could actually be possible. Thanks to the efforts of those old, curious, strange people, we can produce gold today with modern technology. To understand how this precious metal arrived on Earth, we need to examine space and even beyond. Because gold came to Earth later, it does not belong here. Gold did not form on Earth. It arrived after massive stars in space collided and exploded, sending out gold particles. All stars, big or small, are made of the element hydrogen. The immense pressure inside these great structures triggers nuclear fusion at their cores and allows stars to shine. For millions of years, this process turns hydrogen into helium, carbon, and oxygen. The star continues burning elements step by step at an ever-increasing speed. Eventually, it reaches the stage of iron and nickel. But there is a limit here. Fusion no longer produces energy. The core weakens, the outer layers collapse inward, and then a massive explosion, a supernova, occurs. During this explosion, one of the most impressive and creative events in the universe takes place. During the collapse, protons and electrons merge and turn into neutrons. These neutrons, which carry no electric charge, easily attach to elements like iron and make them heavier. This is how many heavy elements, including gold, silver, lead, and even uranium, are formed. This process doesn't take a long time. On the contrary, this miracle happens within seconds. After these events, a huge explosion occurs, and the shock wave scatters the newly formed elements throughout the universe. Over time, these clouds of dust and gas transform into new stars and new planets. It is believed that gold reached Earth in this same way. Later, Earth's heat melted it, and it settled into fault lines and veins. Millions of years passed, and eventually miners began extracting this precious metal from the surface. Since gold is rarer than other metals, mining it is still expensive and difficult. In fact, all the gold ever extracted throughout history can only fill 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. This metal is extremely dense and heavy, about 20 times denser than water. Can we produce more gold? Actually, yes. With particle accelerators, we can mimic the same nuclear reactions that stars perform. These machines produce gold atom by atom, but even producing 1 gram would take almost as long as the age of the universe and would cost an enormous amount of money. In reality, trying to manufacture gold is not a very wise task. Even if we consume all the gold on Earth, there are other places we can look. It is believed that there are about 20 million tons of gold in the depths of oceans and seas, but its concentration is so low that extracting it is not economically viable at the moment. Perhaps with advancing technology in the future, miners may search for gold on other planets in the universe. Why not? Maybe one day another supernova will explode and send more gold to Earth, but the arrival of that gold could wipe out humanity.